Hey, it's Johara. Welcome back to my channel, to the Witchy Reader. So I'm going to do a book review of To Miss the Stars by Barbara Lieberman. I'm going to not be too spoilery, which, as you guys probably know by now, I'm very hard at doing, because I get very ranty and excited to talk about things that I love. And yeah, so here we go. So To Miss the Stars, basically in the first chapter, the main character is trying to get a present for his younger sister, and you kind of get a way of his home life. He had this like arranged marriage sort of thing when he was younger, so he's married to the same person, even though neither one of them really like each other. And I did not like, even though we barely got any hold of her, she did not like um his younger sister because she used to, I guess, not in the way of the times. Too wild and free and love to do her own thing, love to read, which, as you guys know from watching stuff like Beauty and the Beast back then, it was a big no-no, made you kind of an outcast in the town. But he would support his sister no matter what, which is really sweet, so he was trying to work really hard to get her like this really cool book. And in doing that, he met a girl, and the two of them start this sort of pen pal sort of relationship, but it gets more than that after time. They really like talking to each other. They feel like they can talk to each other in ways that they don't feel like with anyone else. And they get really close, and most of the book is honestly just them passing letters. Every so often it would be the sister writing to her too, to like thank her for the book, or to just say something else because she really liked her as well, and then she would send a letter back to the sister. But it's mostly just him and her sending each other letters. And I've never really seen a book with this kind of format, and I thought it was really weird. And the chapters are really short because some of the letters are a bit longer, but still only like no longer than a couple pages. But then there's some letters that they sent that were really short that was like only a page. And I just thought it was a really interesting kind of way to write a book, but it really was interesting. But there was a couple chapters that didn't have to do with the letters, and it was showing what they were actually doing. Um, and they formed this, even they they end up falling for each other. You can definitely tell in the way they spoke to each other, how they were with each other. And there was this really interesting twist at the end. Like I said, I don't want to be too spoilery, so I'm not going to say what that twist was. But let's just say I didn't see it coming, and I think you guys need to read this. Um, but yeah, you get to see them actually hang out in person, and then and then so there's that chapter that didn't have to do with the letters, and then there was another chapter that didn't have to do with letters when the twist happens. But I highly recommend checking out this book. It was so good. It wasn't too long. I think it was less than 100 pages. But it's called To Miss the Stars by Barbara Lieberman, and it's kind of this tragic love story, bittersweet in some ways. And so if you like tragic love stories, definitely check it out. Um, and I just thought it was really good. Different than what I actually don't know what I thought this book would be when I opened it. But I know I wanted to read some Barbara Lieberman's books. This was the first one I chose, and I don't know what I was expecting honestly, but it wasn't that. But it was one of those books that just kind of surprised you, but in a good way. And I just thought it was really good. I did really enjoy reading it. And it, like I said, it's kind of a tragic love story. It's very bittersweet, and so beware if that's your thing, you would love this. And I just think it's you all should definitely check this out. It was definitely worth the time. And yeah, so that's all I have to say. A very, very quick review without trying to get too spoilery. Um, but their relationship was so sweet. I love how how much he loved his sister and would do anything for her and try to protect her and want her to just be her, even if the times didn't exactly like that. How he got her a book, and how it showed that he was against his wife on this because he um loves his sister and would do anything for her, and how he met somebody who is kind of the same way and just wants his sister to be herself, even if the world didn't accept that yet. But it was very beautiful and sad at times, honestly. Well, it's mostly the ending I would call sad. But yeah, definitely check this out, and thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment below if you want to check it out, if you do end up reading it, and I'll chat with you guys next time. So